up, guys? I'm here at Ycs Quito 3v3. This is Team Follow Galera 3.0. We have the man, the myth, the legend, Paulo here.
Hi.
So, Paulo, what did you play today?
I play Live to Win Spright.
Nice, Live to Win Spright. Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess before we start, you want to do any shoutouts?
Yeah. I want to shout out to my friends that play with me, Raf and Jake.
Hey.
Hey. Shout out to Jobber, which is my team. Shout out to my wife. I don't know if she's going to see this, but like she's really supported.
Yep.
I want to shout out to Christian.
Christian,
Christian, because we built this deck together.
Yep.
And that's it.
Okay. Awesome. Let's get into it.
Okay. So I will show the Live to Win cards first.
Sure.
I play those, the spells, one of that, one of this one, and 3 of this one. So I have like 7 one-card combos here.
Yep.
And there's one that you can search. I think this engine is really interesting, not only because it's a lot of, you can pop, you can draw cards with this, and since I wanted to play a lot of hand traps, which you guys will see really soon, I needed one-card combos.
Yep.
And what I mean by one-card combo is like one-card combo that do something really good.
Yep.
And something really good, I don't know if you guys are aware, this card wasn't banned.
Oh, what the hell?
So,
Jesus.
any Live to Win, one Live to Win. If one Live to Win resolves, it's Scythe Lock. It doesn't need Spright or anything, like just one Live to Win.
Okay.
And that's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. That's really good. I like that.
You have to show us the combo after this.
Okay. I got it. So, yep, that's one Live to Win.
Yep.
And that's pretty good.
Why did you play this one instead of the third snitch?
Yeah, like, I think just, okay, there's not a really big reason. I feel like the reason is not that, you just take away a card from your deck, I guess, because you draw cards here. I feel like the difference is not too big. It's a little bit worse to draw. I feel like that's the only thing, but it's unlikely that people side draws into this deck, so.
Yeah, thins your deck out by 1, makes sense.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. I couldn't see a reason to play 3 of that, and the only reason that I could think was like, okay, I can thin my deck by 1 card.
Yeah.
Since I draw cards with some consistency, especially because I also play Aperia, which is a card that sometimes you can bring off the Gigantic, and that's really cool because, especially if you draw a hand with Sprites, and sometimes there's nothing to bring. You have Swap Shrug before, but you don't have anymore.
Yep.
So I noticed by testing that many times you wanted just something that do something, right?
Yep.
And so Aperia was this card, and I like it. I think it's really good. Sometimes you draw 2 cards in your turn and 1 card in your opponent's turn, sometimes 2. So that was really cool. So those are the Live to Win part of the deck, and then you have the Sprites. There's Mashers, the 3 starters. I'm playing Carrots this time main deck because I didn't before.
Yep.
In my previous decks that I top Rio and Niagara. So those are the Sprites. I put the Carrot in. We put me, Christian, right? Because the increase of Runic. Runic is a deck that we perceive as getting a lot of popularity, and the results are here. Like it's here and in Europe. Like it was really clear that this deck was gaining a lot of popularity. So it was an interesting addition because you need this really often, especially like this Carrot in the Alpha Arrow is really annoying for Runic.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean nothing too crazy about this. Like all the Sprites, pretty much. I feel like the main selling point of this deck is the fact that I have a lot of 1-card combos, and pretty simple strategy to be honest.
Yep.
A lot of card combos with these hand traps.
Yep.
Okay, so
now for the fun part.
Yeah, that was the engine. So I play a bunch of hand traps. So the ones that I decided were Veiler, Nibiru, Ash, my favorite Mourner, Bell, and Infirm. So only 18. I don't know what happens. I feel like I'm cursed because when I go to top cuts, I just don't draw those. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It happened again. I went second, drew only 1 Bell into a combo deck. It happened in Rio, it happened in Niagara, I don't know. But I feel like it's still a good decision to play like this. I don't know how you're supposed to win games going second without a support of something.
Yeah.
You could try board breaks, but you need support. It's really hard to win with engine alone. Doesn't matter which deck you're playing, doesn't matter how high you're ceiling, it's still really difficult. One concern that I had with Runic, which was a consideration, of course, is I'm already into Spright cards, so of course I consider that, is that I feel like it would be really naive to believe that people wouldn't adapt to the Runic thing going on. As you can see, they play eradicating the main deck.
Yep.
And I feel like this is something that not only would happen for them, but other people as well. So, and the best performing type of runic is the runic that ignore this type of action, like Spell Canceller, Eradicator. So I feel like it would be weird to focus like that, because I think most people, at least, especially in an event like this where you have the tendency to play against a lot of good players, since it's a 3v3, I don't know. I feel like it would be weird to choose the runic, but I respect the decision. So yeah, that's it. I mean, I decided to play Bell. I feel like I can say it like this. I decided to play the Bell over Crow because of runic. Bell is a little bit better into the draw.
The draw, yep.
Crow, not really. And this was almost a concession to runic. Like, it's hard for them to play around this, especially combine, of course. Like, you have all those cards that can combine with Nibiru, and this is definitely decent. So yeah, that's the main deck.
40 cards, right?
40 cards.
Nice.
Let's go extra deck first.
Extra deck.
So extra deck, nothing too crazy, like 2 elves. I feel like in the hand trap decks, you usually don't need the third one. You either win or lose fairly quickly.
Yep.
So the decision is made soon enough, so you usually don't need.
Yeah.
So 2 Gigantics, I play the Zeus. I have the Dagda to the combo, right?
Yep.
So a Centauri as well. Okay, what is weird? Okay, I played those as the live twin cards, only those. I consider play another one of that, or the big guy, I forgot the name, Sunny something.
Trouble Sunny.
Trouble Sunny, yeah, that guy. It wasn't necessary. I feel like you use the live twin cards a lot to just go gigantic.
Yep.
It's 2 monsters, and you have those in circulation, so you can Elf can reborn, and then you can go for those. So that's pretty interesting. You draw cards, you can pop cards, and it's pretty cool. So yeah, I don't think you need more than that. What else? You have Dark. This guy, which was one of the latest additions, because like first we thought, okay, we don't need to have that because you can pop things with this, but one of the biggest concern that this deck had is the hands that you draw without live twins. So a Spright hand that is playable but without live twin. That's one of the selling points of Hyperia, and sometimes, especially when Terlaments use like a Havness, you can use this guy, banish the Havness or whatever he fuses with if he hits, and then you go for Elf, and then you go. And this helps because taking away the monster can matter. Phoenix is still really important. I feel like just generic cards. Sometimes you hit super poly sets. I do this all the time. And you have a lot of dark monsters. You can do this one as well. So yeah, that's it. And that's
Follow Paulo on Twitter. He explained the reason between 2 elf and like 3 elf. That's where I learned about it.
Yay.
I was taking notes.
Okay, so side deck. So there's Gamma.
Jesus.
And Driver. Generic good hand trap. You side this a lot against a lot of decks. I play my boy Shifter. This guy is still absolutely insane. I won a match because of this. It was really cool. It paid for itself. This was the last card that I decided to play in the deck. Was an Ogre. It's not that great against Runic. They have the cards that protect shit. So the Fane, the Banish. I don't know the name. But yeah, that guy. So sometimes you try to kill the field. They use a card from hand. Is even worse. So I use a Gigantic. So I don't even side this into Runic. This was more a concession for like Thunder and the other Spright decks.
Yep.
But pretty much it. And then I play those cards for going first. I already played the side in the main deck, so it was really easy to side those. I even have a space in the side deck because of that, so that's pretty interesting. Also, if you happen to draw this, you don't need to do the Cyflock combo. You already have that, so you can do your combo in a way that you can protect this. Like you leave a open arrow open for Elf. You make a carrot and a red. So it's really difficult for them to prevent from this resolving. This card resolving just to win. And I play multiple smashers still, because it's pretty much against decks that could play mine. No, it's not like Subterra. I play against Subterra. That's what he's saying. But like, it's usually prefer against deck that could play mine, but it is also a real deck like Terrament or Runic. So the idea is to have a card that is good into the engine, and if it happens to be, good into mine. And this happens in one of the games that I play, and of course doubles into any trap deck. And again, I'm ignoring trap decks. This time I wasn't so lucky because I play against 2 trap decks, but I usually try to ignore them and play a bunch of those type of cards instead. And But it pays out. I won both games, both matches against them, and that's it. I really like the deck. It was a good decision.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. We'll see you in Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Congratulations again. Peace.
Bye.